Alright, so I am going to be doing a rust removal and restoration of these exhaust manifolds. They're off a 2005 Grand Cherokee with the 5.7 liter Hemi, and they're going to be going into my Jeepo project, which you can see videos of that on the channel. I'm going to be using a vinegar saltwater rinse technique. You can use harsh chemicals, but this is a absolutely non-harsh approach at doing it, and I've used this for lots of small parts. But you start with some vinegar, you add some kosher salt. I have a nice big box of it. I suppose use any kind of salt you like. Stir it up, and then you're going to drop the parts in there. This is the biggest batch I've ever done. Usually I do little parts in little bins. It just takes, you can do nuts and bolts in little small containers, and it works real well. But so I'm going to place these in here, then going to have to top it off. In this case, it took 2 gallons to cover it up, and then about a cup of salt. I put the date on there. You can see a little sticker because I never remember how long it's been in. It was in there for about 5 weeks, and you can see it builds up a really beautiful little scum level layer on the top, which is all the rust just kind of floats off of it. It's really kind of magical. Then I take it to my sink and start rinsing it off. I use warm water, wire brush, just to scrape off the bits that are still on there. They're pretty loose. I mean, they're not, at this point it's just a matter of scraping it off. I use a variety of wire brushes just to get it off. Then you need to neutralize the acid that you've created with the vinegar. So I use baking soda. Used about a cup of it. Filled, put the plug in the sink, filled it up, and just let it neutralize for a bit. Kind of stop the whole process. If you don't do that, I think it'll rust up right away, almost immediately. So you stop the process. At this point, you have nice rinsed pieces. In my case, I'm going to dry them off and prepare them for paint. I did some research there, and I'm sure you can find a lot of choices on high temperature paints. I'm going rattle can. I chose the Rust-Oleum brand. They sell it at Home Depot and online. It comes in black, and silver. You can see I went with the silver. Laying on a couple coats. Take my time and just get a couple coats. Goes on a little different than regular, shiny paint. It just goes on kind of dull, which is kind of strange as you're doing it. But you can see the results are very nice. I won't know for a while how they hold up to heat because I'm not putting them on right away, but perhaps in a year or so we can come back and revisit that and see how they held up. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. Like the video if you like it. If you have any constructive input, love to hear it. Thanks for watching.